Hello, everybody. I am GoldRanger88, and this is my first podcast. I am here today with.
Raven.
She's an old friend of mine, and today's topic is 90's cartoons, and I'm going to get right into it. I think I'm going to start with Cartoon Network. Do you remember any Cartoon Network shows you grew up with?
No, as I said, I remember the shows, not the networks, because if one thing bored me, I just switched to another network. I had that, save remote where you could save the channels,
And
so I didn't
that's
have
why
to think.
Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon are dying. Well, for me, I really enjoyed Dexter's Lab and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Those were some of my
Yes.
favorite. And sadly, we just heard from the creator of Dexter's Lab, they've just completed Samurai Jack. I need to binge watch it now, so I'm behind.
Completed it. I thought it was already done, and they did like a reboot of it.
No, they brought back the final season to catch everything up because they left everyone. They left everyone on a cliffhanger.
Well, it's only been 15 years, 17 years, something like that.
I want to say about at least 4 to 5 years.
No, I thought that finished 2005. They stopped airing that.
And that's maybe you're right. I don't know. And then we had Two Stupid Dogs, which was a Hanna-Barbera original. Very stupid show. Oh,
Yes.
and we got Johnny Bravo. That show was stupid, but hey.
No, that show was beyond stupid. Go back and actually watch that show. There are way more sex jokes in it than there need to be.
And if y'all haven't heard, I do top fives now. With the little, whatever that thing is up top, the little icon will take you to my top 5 videos. See the list. And then there was besides Tom and Jerry, there were a bit others, what was it?
Tom and Jerry was not 90s. That was our parents grew up with that, and they just kept it going.
It was a show that came on late at night. God, what was that fucking program block called? Toonheads. They play some good old cartoons. Yeah, that was one of them.
I think I did more Nick as a kid.
You want to move on?
Okay, no, I did more Japanese stuff as a kid.
Well, boo you! I didn't have the internet back then.
No, but we had what was it? 4 Kids. They were something else. I don't know.
Yeah, owned by WB. 4 Kids is someone's bitch now, but yeah, let's go into Nickelodeon. My favorite growing up, and to this day I own them all on DVD, and I understand the adult jokes now, was a show called Rocko's Modern Life.
Yes.
And for those who don't know who Heifer the steer is, he is a beloved voice actor by all. He played the Scoutmaster Lumpus on Camp Lazlo. He was SpongeBob.
That show had way too many inappropriate jokes for being a kid's show.
He was even God, what was he on? He was the Ice King on Adventure Time. Yeah.
My favorite, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I wish I can buy the seasons, but they're so expensive on Amazon. They keep jacking up the price. I want to see the vampire story.
Pirating.
Fuck yeah.
Not even pirating. I think for a while, Are You Afraid of the Dark was on Netflix.
Until they took it down because no one was watching it because Netflix sucks with their originals. No offense. I also loved Cat Dog.
Oh, yes.
I told someone the other day, that shouldn't be stupid. It's how do they go to the bathroom? You just keep thinking to yourself, they're just one animal sewn together.
Wait. I got this. I know how they did this. Cats vomit. It came out in the hairballs.
True. What was another wacky show that was right after Cat Dog? Had almost all the voice actors. Oh, there was Hey Arnold.
Aerial Monsters.
Yeah, there we go, Real Monsters. Loved the person that played the teacher.
I like the black and white one and the little purple imp thing. Those are my favorite.
The imp thing. Actually, I hear either next year or the year after that we might get a Hey Arnold movie.
What is it? 20 years later? We're gonna finally see that Helga and Arnold hooked up.
I think this is where he wants to go find his parents, like the Big Jungle movie or whatever. If you ask me, Nickelodeon has just gone downhill.
They really have. I mean, Cartoon Network's gone down worse.
True.
Because they're putting out all this stupid crap and dumbing down cartoons for kids.
Like the one they redid the Powerpuff Girls.
Right?
You killed it. This is not what the internet wants.
Or Teen Titans. They killed Teen Titans.
I say they killed it around episode 3 until they went to season 4. The writers made fun of it. They dedicated a episode to that. Whereas like the guy that created the show voiced Control Freak is like, this isn't you. This is you. Showed him like the real Teen Titans, and he's like, you were allowed it. We are not allowing it, notches. I'm like, they were having a blast with that episode, just making fun of Teen Titans Go.
Because Teen Titan Go sucks.
I remember, what was it, the one show, there was Rugrats.
Everyone knew Rugrats.
No, I just saw the conspiracy on that show. I'm like, okay, that's dark as fuck.
The Angelica who is hallucinating everything because she's schizophrenic.
Yep, there we go.
I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, I don't, because there's too many adults that Angelica's not on the episode, but they see the babies. So
when I did watch the conspiracy on it, there was actually a person named Susie that worked for Nickelodeon, dedicated to her best friend. Like, oh my god, this is real. What are you teaching your kids? What are you hiding behind these closed doors?
Nah, like, I've gone back and watched Rugrats. There are episodes where Angelica is not in it, and, like, everyone notices the babies. Like, she's not in a majority of the episodes. At least for, like, the first 2 seasons. Then she becomes a much more important character, but for, like, the first 2 seasons, she's a side note. So the conspiracy theory doesn't fit.
I remember right before I got rid of cable, and this wasn't Fanboy and Chum Chum, because that show was okay, but it was weird. There was a show called Breadwinners in Sanjay and Craig. Now, if people like these shows, that's fine. I think that's what killed Nickelodeon. Like,
I've never even heard of that show.
It's stupid. Now, Cartoon Network's just doing their thing. They're just taking the top trend. And I think since we're just ranting on about this, we should move on to shit.
Some good cartoons?
Yes. Yeah,
Sailor Moon?
I don't even know what station that was on.
It was, I think it was CW. Or up here from me, it would have been Philadelphia 17 or CW.
Well, when I was in Texas, I don't know what station. Guys, if we're missing any cartoons, any at all from a list, leave a comment below.
We're probably missing a lot.
Yeah, there we are. I was too lazy to bother list because half my people either called out sick or were gone. So I had to get this, done. Because I don't know when my next day off is. So, yeah.
He asked me 2 days ago.
While she was angrily driving and almost wrecked and wanted to rip my throat out.
Look, let's be clear about this. I was not angrily driving. I was angrily almost having people slide out of their lane into my lane because they couldn't slow the fuck down or make a left-hand turn.
Goddamn school mothers. Okay. I want to get into a very topic. I loved growing up and a friend would agree with me. How about Fox Kids? Now, I'm 20,
Fox.
I'm 29, and I probably won't remember all these cartoons. You had Power Rangers, you had this. You had, God, please don't let it be Card Captors.
Card Captor Sakura?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know it's owned by CW.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
That's owned by CW. God damn it, what was it? It was Magic something. No, Moncoli Knights. Moncoli Knights, thank you. That was Magic something. They had Moncoli Knights. They had Ultimate Muscle. I think one point Bobobo got on Fox and got sold to Cartoon Network. That was a weird-ass show.
Yeah.
There was Ned's Newt. And my personal favorite growing up, which is kind of sad if you read the blogs about this, Bobby's World.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
It's Bobby's imagination. Like, he's in his own world. It's a fun show. There are a lot of cartoons I'm probably missing on that one, but I could go down the list. Oh, I think there's one that the internet just hates. Angela Anaconda. That was
I don't know this one.
That was late night. It was created by these two Canadian things, and people hate. It's like it's the bad. It was like it was funny back in the day in the 90s. Yes,
Look, everyone.
It looks it sucks probably, but hey, you know.
The 90s was a different time. The 90s was a different time.
That's why I joke with my guy stuck in the 80s. I like 80s like clothing and music, so you know.
Hey, you know me. I'm still stuck in the 1800s.
Woo! Burn the witch. I'm not a witch.
Fuck you.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh bridge joke. I'm not a witch.
Oh yeah.
I probably pissed someone off when I said this one joke. It's like there are two people arguing. It's like just fuck already. I actually met Lil looking like, can you do the voice? It's like, which one? I don't do Tristan's voice. Just fuck already. His wife came back from the bed. Like, what are you doing? It's like doing a voice for him. Actually, you know, let's move on to CW or whatever the hell they call themselves nowadays. Because I know.
They're CW.
No, half the time I'm off now. They don't play squat for cartoons anymore.
Oh no, they don't. They've gone
Nature channels.
Not even major channels. They've gone more like their biggest thing is Arrow, Supernatural. They're doing a lot of superhero shit.
Or like at 9 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday.
Oh no, like I don't even tune in because they're doing like ads whenever I tune in. Usually at night, like during the week, they're doing a lot of superhero shit. They've got Arrow. They've got Supergirl. They've got
Arrow.
Gotham. See, he knows what I'm talking about.
Because Felicity Smoke's hot.
I almost hit myself in the face with this.
Okay, ignore that. Let's talk about the cartoons. Since I could hardly get this when I visit my grandmother in the house I'm living in now, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Mostly the tournament one. I was big into Yu-Gi-Oh! Now I just think Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks dick, period, with all the new rule changes.
Oh yeah.
They had Dragon Ball Z Kai, and I'm like, what? And now I'm getting into DBZ more, so you know it's just like you gotta watch the whole series to get what's going on. Like you said, Card Captors. Was Sailor Moon on CW at one point?
It was on something. Look, all I knew at like 6 o'clock in the morning when I got dropped off at my grandmother's so my mom could go to work, I had Sailor Moon. I had cereal and I had Sailor Moon. That was my life.
Actually, since we're talking about anime, Cartoon Network had Yu Yu Hakusho in the 90s, and I fell in love with that series. That was like my first anime besides Sailor Moon, because I didn't know what the fuck anime was back then. So, yeah.
You know what we're missing? That's been on like every channel?
What's that?
Pokemon.
Oh, good God.
Pokemon.
Pokemon what?
Been on
Pokemon was on Fox Kids. I remember recording that after school, and it's like, why are they keep airing the boat episode? No one gives a fuck about this anymore. Magikarp's useless.
Oh, wait. Pokemon has been on Fox. Pokemon, I believe, moved to like whatever channel DBZ and Sailor Moon was on. I'm not even sure that's a fucking channel
it went
anymore.
To Fox, WB, when they had Indigo League. Went to Cartoon Network that finished the Indigo League, and then it went to I think it went to Disney XD at one point. Actually, that's one thing we forgot to talk. Disney cartoons. Because it's on the fucking
Disney.
thumbnail. 90s.
We'll
I made
get
a
to
thumbnail, okay, and I had to put fucking WB somewhere on there. I grew up watching you're going to call this like bootleg version of Batman? I love this. Darkwing Duck.
What?
Oh, there goes your childhood down the drain.
No. Tailspin.
Fucked to the yes.
And
And
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yep.
No, Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yep. And Adult Swim made a joke about Tailspin. He was in Jungle Book. He's a pilot. I'm like, oh my god. How come I didn't see that before? They're the same bear. I love Chippendale Rescue Rangers. What was that other one that always came out after Chippendale Rescue Rangers? It's not Inspector Gadget.
No, that was another good one.
Oh, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did come on Fox at one point. Forgot about that. We're just going in a random circle.
Oh, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Thank
They
you.
came on after.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, which got passed around to I think all the damn stations. And look, Nick made that, and it sucks. It sucks. Yeah.
We're missing Digimon. You can't have a 90s cartoons without Digimon.
Yes, Digimon. Fox had Digimon. We're just rambling now because we went out of order, and I don't have a list here. I watched Darkwing Duck. I watched DuckTales.
Yes.
Do you know they remade the whole series?
Why?
But someone said you can't have a DuckTales with the original actors. Like, oh, what? We saw the Scottish actor. No, you got to have the original actor that played Scrooge McDuck, and he's dead.
Yeah.
But Bear says it looks good. Just they didn't want that Wendy chick to be in it. I'm like, oh well, you fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. See, I don't know what I'm talking about. What was another one? There's Darkwing Duck. Goof Troop. I love Goof Troop.
Yes.
That was hilarious. And then you see the movies where, he didn't give two shits about his dad, and I'm like, growing up in the Goof House must suck. Oh, House of Mouse. So,
that's still going. That's on a Disney Junior or something.
Are you kidding me? That came in the late 90s?
Yeah, they though now I think it's called House of Mouse Club or something. I don't know. There's a whole website for it. It's a whole thing. He has a clubhouse with electronic shit.
And this is why Disney shit is evil, and they want to buy Star Wars out and all that shit.
Look, I'll give them respect. The Force Awakens was not absolutely terrible. Rogue One sucked. I did not like Rogue One.
Well, to break it down, what would have to be your favorite channel? I mean, yeah, until Fox Kids got canceled, it was Fox, but I grew around both the Nickelodeon genre, but worked my way up to most likely Cartoon Network until look at it now. It's dead.
I think at a young age it was Nick, and then the older I got more into Cartoon Network because they just had more shows that had more of the adult jokes in them. You could age with the cartoons. The more you watched and the older you got, the more you understood about them. Nickelodeon just stayed the same childish crap over and over.
Then they were trying to be hip with the kids. You don't want to be hip. And we had Rocket Power. I forgot about Rocket Power. That was the only hip cartoon that made sense.
Yes. No, it didn't.
They want to get out being active. Oh, hey, we're going to turn off your cartoons. Go out and be active. Bitch, make me. I got a computer. I had never listened to the sponsor events. And now you got Ariana Grande, Garbage, or Selena Gomez, or whoever. It's this isn't entertainment. I mean, come on. When we were growing up, we had all that. That was our comedy.
That was tasteful comedy.
And we had Snick when they introduced us to Cousin Skeeter. Oh God, was that a mistake?
And then
you never give that boy a movie. That sucked.
Keenan and Kel.
Yes, and if y'all have not seen the reunion of Keenan and Kel on Saturday Night Live, they did a big reunion, and it was fantastic to see what Kel was up to.
I actually met Kel.
Is he awesome?
He is totally awesome.
Did you offer him some orange soda?
He had orange soda. I was at Comic-Con, and he had orange soda, cans of orange soda stacked on his table, and he was wearing the burger shirt from
Good Burger. Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
And he had no line, so I paid for the autograph, and then we just stood there and bullshitted for a bit.
I'm a dude. She's a dude. That's not even the cartoon. That was just comedy late at night. And I found I also got rid of Nick at Night.
No, they brought it back, and it was
did?
Yes, it came on after midnight. This was 2 years ago. They brought it back. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they brought it back, and it was all of the 90s cartoons. They had Carissa Knows It All. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Rocko's Modern Life. But it would only air after midnight, and it came with an age warning.
Boomerang said they're trying to play old cartoons. Why are you playing Teen Titans Go? That's not even old.
No, because they have nothing else.
Yeah. Actually, I go to Florida every year, Orlando, to see Hall & Hornets. I pass the abandoned building at what used to be the Nick Studios.
I never understood why they shut that down.
It's now the Blue Man Group's corporate office. And you know what's really sad? That stuff for Nickelodeon still in that office building.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they only rent part of it to the Blue Man Group. I'm sure they have storage in there.
And what is now the Minion ride used to be the Jimmy Neutron ride.
You know what they got rid of that they shouldn't have gotten rid of?
What's that?
The slime. The Nickelodeon slime. It made them unique.
It is owned by, the slime is now owned by Paramount Studios now. They own the rights to it.
Really?
Yeah.
They sold the rights to slime.
Well, they have a park, and they put it in their water for their, their water theme park or whatever. They have the money.
Alrighty then.
And that's why I don't watch the Kids' Choice Awards anymore, because it's just garbage. But you're right, with Digimon, remember how they, I think I watched all the way to season, God, how many seasons did they have? I can't remember anymore.
They had a lot.
I didn't
went.
I didn't like when the humans
Digimon.
became Digimon, so that just sucked, and then...
That was Frontier. Everybody hated Frontier, but there was Digimon Adventures Season 2.
I like the one
Or
where they
Series
had
2.
I like when they swipe the cards, that was cool. They had one...
That was, Digimon Data Squad? No, that wasn't Data Squad. That was, fuck, what was it? It may have been Data Squad.
They had one that where the guy has the Digimon has the microphone. I'm like, that's cool. Then you watch the season, it's like, all of a sudden now he can Digivolve all on his own. We'll just air the rest on Netflix. The fuck, CW? The fuck? Yeah, that's how fucked up it was. Well, I think we rambled on long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if you like what you saw, if we missed any, and I mean any cartoons in the subject, please leave a comment below and tell us what your favorite is. And hit that like button. And if you haven't subbed already to me, go ahead. And I want to thank Raven for being here. Please go check out her channel. I'll put a description below to her channel. She's a wonderful person. She's also a gaming girl. You should totally check her out.
Absolutely. For the next, month, it's going to be all Star Trek.
Pew pew! Alright guys, until next time, later.